We go into the moon, moon, moon. Okay, so there's no law except the law that there is no law. Why do people say these things? Is it really a law that there is no law? Or is it just a thing that is? A thing that is and a law are very different things. Okay, anyway. So you can skip the landing sequence, but I probably won't the first few times to do it.
Welcome on the Twin. Now, your next step is to try to locate a free tile on the map, get there and claim it.
Alright.
Try to find a tile not too far from a market, identified with the M icon. This will be useful later. To help you visualize the boundary of a tile in the 3D world, you can also press the Enhanced Visualization HUD key to toggle this display. Try it now. Excellent, you are now ready to go hunt for your free tile. It's probably also a good time for you to deploy your speeder now, so that you can travel faster. If you want to do so, go in your inventory and double-click on the speeder blueprint, then deploy it in the world. Now, to proceed further, I'll be waiting until you have deployed your sanctuary territory unit.
Oh good, we can get a little respite. So I need to deploy by left clicking on it on my speedo. I'll just find that in my inventory. As far as I can tell, I don't have one right now. Was I meant to have built this? It's like, I'm just going to read what it says. Hang on. I'm out of my inventory. So she said, you'll go ready to hunt for your free tile. It's a good time for you to deploy your speeder now. 3 down on the left, thank you. Oh, okay. There's a data item though. Maybe I need to build it then. Let's try and click on it. That is a data item. I do think I'm going to need to build this. I don't think I've got a put together speeder yet, and I think I probably need one. But while we do that, just before we do that, there's more to the right. Oh yeah, well that was the racer, that was the speeder. Was it the racer or the speeder? It was the speeder we wanted, wasn't it? Regardless, not sure how to build it quite yet, and I was just going to quickly do something before we go back and look at that in detail. I'll try and work out what to do. It's probably like a build menu or something I need to go in. I might need to go and do the build tutorial, and maybe at the end of that I'd have a speeder. I'm not sure. But what I think I should do is head into wherever it is. Talents, there we go. I wanted to go to talents, and I want to have a little get some stuff queued, because we're back to an accumulation of points of 6 a minute, which I don't want. I want to queue a few things up. No matter what they are, it's better to do something than nothing. So maybe we could queue nanopack upgrades too. We could queue container proficiency, 10% storage volume on containers when put down. Nanopack optimization, minus 5% nanopack mass. Equipment manager, what's this? Refuel tool efficiency, maneuver tool optimization, repair tool efficiency. I mean, that sounds like it might be good to queue as a talent. Maybe just optimize the first level of all my tools. Just let's get those in there. And we'll just let it do its thing. 66 minutes. That's going to be an hour, 5 hours, 27 hours. Come back in a couple of days, they'll all be done. But while I don't know what I'm doing, I'd rather just put a few things into. I don't know why it suddenly wanted to do... I said just to do level 1 of a few things. So I don't understand why it suddenly wants to go to level 4 of repair tools, why it was suddenly all the way up there. That's very weird, isn't it? I wonder if I can... Oh, because you have to do repair tool efficiency before you can do repair tool optimization. I see. Well, I'm happy with these just for now. I mean, architect, we've got some core unit upgrades, all sorts of cool stuff that I don't know what I'm really doing, but I think it's better to have something going than nothing. Alright, so next thing we want to check is I need to try and work out how to build my speeder. So let's have a little look, shall we, and see if it's something I can do. Nanocraft only, show only doable. Missing ingredients. Add the queue. Place tool in my toolbar. After equipping the recipe. Oh, okay, hang on. So scanner, directional, deploy ground element, refuel, maneuver, deploy construct. Ah, there we go. So deploy construct will probably be the one we want, won't it? You need to equip a blueprint in your quick access slots in order to use your deploy construct tool. So we want the speeder, don't we? So we maybe put that in there. Oh. Can I put it onto there? No. Well, that's definitely a blueprint. Double click. Thank you. Oh no, that's my sanctuary territory unit. Darn it. It's saying deploy your sanctuary territory. Oh no, that's up in the... Oh, so stupid. That's fine. Right, and then Novaquark speeder, Mark 6, owner Lady She-Lab. I'm gonna call you baby driver. Let's deploy.
Congratulations.
Well, there we've done. Thanks,
now,
guys.
The next step is to put fuel in the fuel tank. For
Right.
this, simply open your inventory by pressing the inventory key.
Right, so I want to come out of... Oh. 8 again to come out of that. And then inventory,
Great.
and there should be
Search
some
the content of your
fuel.
inventory and look for the nitron fuel. Double-click on its icon to automatically equip the refuel tool and locate the fuel tank
okay,
on the
cool.
speeder.
Fuel
It's
tank.
highlighted. Very good. Note also that you can pocket your construct into a massless compacted version, seen as a blueprint in your inventory. This is convenient to transport it between Alioth and the Sanctuary Moon while taking the shuttle. To do so, you will have to right-click on the vehicle and select Construct Compactification in the Construct submenu. This works only with small vehicle, like this speeder.
Okay, so big ones
Okay,
just have to stay
you're now
made.
ready to go explore. If you want to start piloting the speeder, target the seat and activate it by holding the interaction button to start piloting the speeder. I will leave you on your own now. Enjoy exploring your
Okay,
new world.
we are speeding. In my speedster. Oh, the anti-roll on this isn't great. Oh my goodness, oh, it's quite fun though. I like it. Whee! I got 2 hours worth of fuel. That should be enough time to find somewhere cool. Okay, so we're supposed to be finding somewhere that is by a marketplace. That, to me, does not look like a good place that is near a marketplace. Let's have a look. There's another one there that's completely surrounded by stuff. And there's something there that's completely surrounded. And completely surrounded. So I don't think I'm getting a place right by the marketplace. I think I'm gonna have... Look how crowded they are around the markets, look. It's crazy, huh? Thank you for the tea, Avak. So yes, I think just going to the edge slightly of the very crowded ones and finding myself just a little wee spot would be the ideal. Oh, it's so pretty around here though. I love the I imagine if you were on like some amazing computer that I can't afford, with an RTX card and like, I don't know, all these amazing things that people have nowadays, that this would probably look really beautiful as well. So I apologise that it probably isn't looking as fantastic as it maybe should do. But it does seem to be a little bit less kind of crazy now. I imagine that the Sanctuary Moons are a bit more instanced or something, but it doesn't seem to be quite as janky to move around, which is really nice. Where am I then now? I can center myself. Oof. Woof. We're gonna have quite a ways to go to get to a place where I can build. A lot less lag outside of the main planet. You're on Thades at the moment. Oh, nice. It's not super graphics yet. Oh, they put... Oops. I crashed my speedster. You can repair the damaged elements using the repair tool. Oh. I crashed. You want to get off Sanctuary as soon as you can. Okay, that makes sense. It's kind of like you don't want to stay in the tutorial area forever. I imagine that all the really like nice components and things are probably built off the moons. That totally makes sense. Oh, oh, it's fun though. I love games where I can just ride around in a spaceship. I like it when I can build my own spaceship though. So let's see, like, kind of where we are at the moment. Make sure I haven't turned myself completely around. No, that's fine. So we're going to be just speedstering for a few minutes. And I want to see what kind of things we can build and stuff like that. Going to be quite cool. You can build everything on Sanctuary. It's just the main trading hubs and mining mats are on Alios and other planets. Okay, fair enough. And if I'm going to be like seriously into trading, then that's something I'd like to do. Hold Alt to be able to look around. But I can look around. Am I not in mouse steer then? I'm using WASD right now. Can I change that? Not that I'm worried about it. Bravo Kilo 1980 and Alvani, thank you both for the follows just there. Wonderful. How come everything is claimed, right, but nothing's built on? Like, it doesn't seem like there's like tons of buildings around, eh? And thank you, Scout1, for the follow as well. You know what? We are now 43 followers away from 3,000. How amazing is that? And get all your friends over here to follow me. I need 43 more people. I'll put out a tweet in a minute. I'll be like, wait, who wants to be the 3,000th follower? this is actually quite therapeutic. But I imagine that all these little mini bits and bobs, like you say, they're probably going to improve the graphics of these sort of areas a bit more as the game develops, I would imagine. But I imagine also that I've got this on, probably because of my computer specs, it's probably on quite a low draw distance. So all the tiny little details are only coming in like as I get very, very close. Whee! Reminds me of Star Wars Galaxy. It does a bit actually, because I played that, it was like ages ago, and it was really cute. I actually really enjoyed that game. Alrighty ho, let's have a little look at the map and see how far we've managed to get now. Oh look, we're getting to the point now where there are a few little tiles that we can start to build on if we want. Alright, let's find a place. Up in the hills. Problem is, if I now want to go back and do a tutorial, I've got miles to go to the shuttle port again, but we'll just have a little play around. And if I feel that I'm struggling, which I probably will, we might go back and do some of the other tutorials. Hello, Amazon. Whee! I'm hoping that my tile will end up being like a different colour or will have some kind of waypoint to it, so I can find it again. So far, we've done a tutorial. It's been a little bit laggy, but I think now we're out on the Sanctuary Moon, it's getting a little bit better. So I'm thinking that it was probably just a case that there's it's not handling a lot of people being in the same space at once too well. Also compounded by my computer not quite being up to spec on it. But I think it's a really cool game so far. Like, I'm getting a real like Eve crossed with Imperium vibe, and I'm like, I can dig that. It is MMO, yes. It is indeed. Right, let's see if we've gone far enough now to start claiming land. Oh, nearly. There's a tile up ahead that we could claim. Start sort of mining some surface ores and generally having some fun times. And we've only used about 8% of our fuel, so we've got a few bits in us. Okay, so they did say there was a... Was it V? Oh, right. So that is a tile. And so this next tile that we go to... will be one that we could maybe claim. But like, I have gone through so many seemingly empty tiles. Right, let's see. Are we in an empty one? Oh, right, yeah, this is a blue one. We've got a couple of little blue ones coming up ahead. So these ones are ones where we could decide to settle in if we wanted to. They're quite big as well, which is quite nice. I wonder if I could get one that's a little bit flatter though, maybe. That might not be possible. Well, we'll see. There's no point in like choosing a rubbish place just because it was the first one we come to. Whoa. Yeah, so these are starting to get to be ones that we can, I think we can claim. Maybe up here somewhere. Like I say, it doesn't seem like anyone else has really built a lot around here. It's just like, I wonder if they just came here and played around for a bit and then left, but they've still got the tile claimed. I'm kind of quite liking the look of down here, but oh, that one's claimed. Alright, okay. Over there's a bit hilly. This isn't too bad though, is it? Is this a bit hilly maybe? Should I maybe go over here a bit and see if that's a bit more like a bit flatter? I don't know really what I'm looking for in a territory, honestly. Oh, thanks, Outback. Really enjoying seeing the new games she has been streaming lately. I was gonna say, I like this one. This one looks really nice. And then I was like, no, this one is clipped. But the one next to it might be alright. It might be a little bit flatter and nicer. How about you? Oh, you look pretty good. Yeah, I think this is gonna be our place. I don't like building on super hilly areas. Yeah, I'm thinking this now. How do I get out of my speedster now? Leave. First kilometer. Nice. Deploy your sanctuary territory unit. I'll just stick it somewhere relatively flat. Hope for the best. There's nowhere really that flat, but we'll work with it. About here might be quite nice. Yeah, okay. So let's go and find our territory thing. So let's just make sure I haven't got it already on my... This is harvest tool, mining tool, scanner, directional detector, deploy ground element, refuel tool, maneuver tool, deploy construct, and repair tool. So it might be deploy ground element, but I'll have to have a look. So we were given apparently a sanctuary territory tool. So double click on this like I did. Aha, yes, that's exactly what I do. Alright, you're gonna go there. The territory will be claimed after 15 minutes and everyone currently on this territory will be notified. You won't be able to retrieve a sanctuary territory unit. This is just my baby base, I guess. I can just play here and work everything out. What should we call our territory, guys? Shall we call it Dreamweb? Here be dragons. Alright. Dragons deserves a capital D, right? Dreamweb. Here be dragons. And spiders. But mostly dragons. And maybe some spiders. Oh, it doesn't let me... we can do an underscore letter number single space. There's only a single space. I need some kind of spacer for this. I use an underscore. That'll have to do, I think. Yeah, that'll do. I have used letters, numbers, underscores, and single spaces. Let's try it again. There we are.
Fantastic. You are
Done.
now the owner
This
of a
is
territory
mine.
tile on a sanctuary moon.
This
Check
is
it out on
mine.
the map.
It's my
This
space.
unlocks the possibility for you to mine or to harvest surface minerals within your tile. Go and
Nice.
harvest some materials on the surface to start with. We will then be able to go and sell it to make a bit of money.
Alright, so that is okay, that's a mining tool. That's a scanner. That's a harvesting tool. So will that just harvest the surface rocks? Yes, right. So that's what I want to be using for that. I don't want to be using the mining tool seems to be for terraforming by the looks of it. And the harvesting tool will give me these lovely, lovely rocks. Scan for ore. Move until you detect something. Oh, maybe it'll tell me about that later. Or I can press H or something. 400 litres of surface materials. Oh yeah, I probably didn't like the exclamation mark. You're quite right there. That probably was what it didn't like. Whatever that is, it does not like it. I don't know what I'm getting, coal and all sorts of things, but... Chromite, a greenish chromite. It just instantly replaced itself with a hematite rock. Okay. So T1, T2, chromatite, oh, so chromite even, sorry, not chromatite. Chromite is T2. Oh, okay. Basically wants me to pick up about 20 rocks there. Bauxite. Slow to mine on the surface, and there are large ores underground. Cool. Well, we'll just do what the tutorial tells us to for now. There's only a couple more rocks I think it's wanting us to get. And yeah, probably, if it's anything like Empyrean, I certainly wouldn't go around on Empyrean harvesting surface rocks. Let's put it that way.
Go and sell it. You can continue to mine if you prefer, but when you are ready, I've put a waypoint to the nearest market for you.
Okay.
You can also open the map and search for the little M icons on it to locate available markets.
My territory. I like that. My territory. So 2 on the bell icon. There's notifications. So it told me that I had completed my nano pack upgrade 1. And that my nano crafter had finished crafting 100 litres of nitron fuel. So it will just keep telling me as things go along, I guess. Chat notifications. Most of them are the tutorial. Lua saying session started, session stopped. Guessing that's just as I move through areas and things. Support. Okay, interesting. So it's quite. I don't have to have it on like local chat or anything like that, which is quite nice because, or I could just have the chat window closed. That is quite nice when I'm playing on stream because it means I don't necessarily have to be watching what people are saying there, and the potential for them to obviously do things like swear and say nasty things that are not allowed on Twitch, which would not be very good. It's kind of funny that sci-fi games come up with a new element names like chromatitle, when we can clearly tell, using spectral lines, that all stars contain the same basic elements as on Earth. Yeah. Yup. Okay, so we're just going to come out of tab now, and I guess we're apparently supposed to go back on our speedster all the way to the market. Which is miles away, but who cares? And we're gonna go sell these. So I'm just gonna do what it tells me for now because I'm like brand new to the game. It would be nice if I could find my speedster though. Kind of left it and then ran away. I can see it over there. Hello, speedster. We need to go back to market. Luckily, it's given me a waypoint of where the nearest market is. It's 21 kilometers away. Okay, I'm just gonna go and jump back in. How goes the new game? Well, you've come in at a really good time because we just finished all the really basic like tutorial stuff in the main hub. And I am just heading out in my speedster. I just claimed my first bit of land on the Sanctuary Moon. And we're just heading out on my speedster that I was given as part of the tutorial to go back to market with just a few rocks that I've mined. You're only allowed to mine seemingly on your own little space that you get, and then you just build from there, I guess, which is quite cool. You can see on my mini map there, anything blue is unclaimed territory, anything that is red is claimed territory, and the green one is mine. Yeah, that's so right, Amaton. I reckon that's true because if you make up an element, you don't have to be real about it. You can say that it, you know, you could say that iron makes things float if you make it iron Y or something. You know. Floaty iron. You make up a name for it, it can do whatever you want and have whatever properties you want. So where are we actually headed out to? I'm kind of interested. So, oh, we are going to go back to there. Okay. And you can see my little green one on the map there, my little green hex. So that will allow me to go straight back to my hex when I'm ready to.